This Saturday, residents in Milam County will get to vote whether to create the county's first emergency response district, or ESD. It's an effort that's been in the works for 3 years as resources have been stretched thin.
In 2020, we kind of got really overran in the county and our ambulances weren't available.
Kane Dodd serves on the Milam County Emergency Service District Advisory Committee. He's also a volunteer firefighter with Milano VFD. But the ESD that residents will be voting on this Saturday will focus mainly on ambulance services.
So we have 3 ambulances here in the county. They were just back to back. There wasn't enough ambulances to cover the amount of calls we were getting.
Since 2020, the amount of service calls has plateaued, but Dodd says this is exactly the time to address the problem.
Now, but the system itself doesn't have any improvements to it as it did then. So as soon as another something comes along that's going to increase our call volume, we're going to be in the same boat.
The 3 ambulances currently cover just over 1,000 square miles and about 25,000 people in Milam County. Dodd says by adding a 4th ambulance, they hope to cut down the response time.
We don't want to scare citizens and say, look, you're not going to get an ambulance when you call 911. That's not the case. But it may be an hour out, So what we're trying to do is to get it down to about 20-minute response time or less.
Some residents echoing those sentiments on social media, one saying he'll be voting yes because, quote, when those men crashed through my house, it took the ambulance over an hour to get there. Others concerned about paying even more in taxes, saying simply, quote, I cannot support another added tax. If voters pass the bond this Saturday, they'll pay for it through property taxes.
Our goal right now is 5 cents per 100. So like if your house is $350,000, it's $175 a year or $14 and some change a month.
Those extra $15 a month would pay for a 4th ambulance, rebuilding and remodeling 3 ambulance stations, and getting new life-saving equipment like CPR devices.
They used to be about 20 grand a piece, and the reason that we never got them was just because of cost itself. The funds just weren't there.
After years of organizing and petitioning county leaders and residents, it's up to the voters to make the final decision.